Hi everybody, and welcome to the White Whale Weekly YouTube channel. My name is Chris Shores. This is my business partner Tim Loomis. We are the owners of White Whale Real Estate located in New Smyrna Beach, Florida. Our channel goes over everything from real estate to showcasing local businesses, which we're doing today, and also just we want to teach you how to be and live like a local like us. So stick with us, we'll show you how to do that, and hang tight for some wine tasting at the end. And also, we're really excited. This video is going to be a Grand Slam video because it happens to be the opening day of the Coronado Kitchen, which is located on the Winehouse, the Crimson Winehouse property. And it's an outdoor kitchen, so we're excited to kind of give you a 2-for-1 show here with the Winehouse and the outdoor kitchen.
So it's supposed to be a tremendous menu, but fellas, don't click off yet. They do have other things to drink other than wine. So let's go ahead in there and see what Linda's up to. All right, so here we are with Miss Linda from the Crimson House here in New Smyrna Beach. Linda, thank you so much for coming on with us. I know we've been talking about this for a while, and here we are.
You're welcome.
Perfect.
Thank you guys
Cheers,
for
yes,
inviting me.
Cheers,
And
of
here's to
course.
Friday and good wine and cold beer.
And a celebration for you for
And a
having the Coronado
celebration
Kitchen open finally.
Finally,
The
exactly.
opening debut, and from what we heard, there's grouper, so
Yeah.
they're going big here.
There's grouper, there's steak, there's it's a good menu.
First things first, we know you're local, but how long have you been here?
Well, I grew up in Orlando, so you know, grew up coming over here all the time. I've owned a place here for 20 years on the beach, and love it here. I do still have a place in Lake Mary as well, so I'm back and forth as I'm balancing a couple of different priorities in my life. But
Work in business.
yeah.
So you're a local, and you've been coming to New Smyrna for 20 years. So
no, I wish that
You
would
wish?
that would mean I was 20 years old. But no.
Got it.
No, I've owned a place here for 20 years. I've been coming here for.
So you have taken the crown for being the first wine house in New Smyrna Beach. What inspired you to start the Crimson House?
Well, first of all, I appreciate that. I think there actually have been a couple places here that might debate that. They might say, "Oh, well, we're a wine bar," but you know, I've always been a wine drinker, and I enjoy learning about wine, enjoy drinking wine, sharing it with friends, and just something I decided years ago, like I'd love to have like a small wine bar, you know, something cool, different, that people could really come and enjoy. And I definitely wanted to do it like in an old house, you know, not a strip center, or nothing against strip centers. I have good friends that have wine bars and strip centers, but it wasn't what I wanted to do.
It's about the ambiance. With the
about the
wine bar.
ambiance,
It has
yeah.
a lot of character,
Yeah.
exactly.
does.
And you've done a lot to this building too since when you had
Oh,
first gotten it. Yeah, it would look nothing like this when Linda had first
it did.
bought
My
the
friends thought
place.
I was crazy. I mean, it was an old, beat-up, 100-year-old house that was falling down, crooked. It's still a little bit crooked, but you know, just it was a complete makeover.
Yeah, but now you have events and things going on here almost on a daily basis, so that's awesome.
Yeah.
And how long have you been in business?
We opened, we officially opened in January of 20. Imagine that.
Perfect
That will
timing,
forever be my legacy, you know.
Well, you made it through the bad stuff.
Yeah, we did. We opened January 15th, and then we closed March 17th. So we were open 2 months, and I was like, wow, I spent 2.5 years getting this open, and we're going to be open 2 months.
Finally, you hit the ground running and then paused for a little bit.
Yeah,
but
St. Patrick's Day, we shut the doors, and then we reopened in October 20, and then we've been open since then.
Open ever since.
Yeah.
Awesome. And then as far as your long-term vision for the Crimson House and the Coronado Kitchen, what is that?
Well, I like to think of us as not just a wine bar, but as a place the community can gather and drink good wine and have a cold beer, or, you know, we do carry, I know you're going to ask me about that, we carry a couple other things outside of that, but, you know, I love the aspect of being involved in the community, having community events. I mean, you just while we were sitting here, you know, 4 of our really good customers walked in. We've done a lot of great things. You know, we did with you guys, of course, the Kentucky Derby party that benefited Hope Reigns for special needs children learning to ride horses. We did an event, a cornhole tournament to benefit the turtle trackers.
I saw that also you did one for the high school
and we
too,
did,
right? I saw that
yeah,
one as well.
we did a cornhole tournament recently to benefit the track team, New Smyrna Beach High School. So, and I just think people are looking for a place to go that's not stuffy and you know, that they can come in shorts and flip-flops.
I know, we're in the casual wear today. It's Friday.
And hang out and just, you know, have, like I said, a glass of wine, cold beer, and now something good to eat and make it about the community, gather with friends. We're very, very local. I'd say 90% of our customers are local. Many of them live right around here. They walk here, they ride their bikes here. And
even better when you can walk to the wine bar.
Yeah,
it makes life a little
exactly.
bit easier.
It's such a neat location on how you are in just like the central kind of downtown historic area of New Smyrna, just right off of Canal Street. Yeah. And you're turning into a local hotspot. It's hard to come here and not run into somebody that you don't know.
Right.
So.
Yeah. And people meet here. You know, a lot of people have met their neighbors here, and a lot of people.
I met my girlfriend here.
Yeah. Really?
I did. Yep.
Oh wow! I didn't charge you for that.
You have a lot of wine, but also you see that we're drinking beer as well. What other options do you have as far as like beverage?
Well, we carry, of course, you know, White Claw, and we carry a drink called Long Drink, which is a new drink. We actually debuted it here in New Smyrna. It's from Finland. It's the official drink of Finland.
Is that the one with the gin in it?
Yeah.
I haven't had that.
It's really good.
I have a High Life, so I don't know.
But they're tricky. They'll sneak up on you. So
they
be
will.
careful when you
They
run a long
will.
day.
They will. So
they'll turn into a long night.
It's gin, and it's grapefruit juice, but to me it tastes like Fresca. So
that
it's a
does sound like
nice,
trouble.
cool summer drink. And then of course we make our homemade sangria. Tonight we've got it in both red and white. And everybody tells us we have the best sangria in New Smyrna Beach, so I'll go with that. Yeah. And you know, every once in a while we do some other specialty kind of. We do a wine spritzer, we do a port spritzer, we do have a cream-based wine that is very much like a Bailey's, but it's made with the Sauvignon Blanc, so it's a great after dinner drink. It's delicious.
Oh, that
sounds
awesome.
really good. I didn't even know that you had that.
Oh yeah,
I'm here all the time and didn't know it. So I guess we got to start reading the menu.
It's a late night. It's an after dinner kind of, like I said. You think it's, you know, it's just like Bailey's but lighter. Very, very nice. And we're always looking to add to, you know, our collection of products.
Well, it's nice. You have your staple items and you try new things, and as you see, you get good feedback from your customers and your.
So kind of to the point earlier, you didn't buy the property like this, obviously.
Right.
So you spent 2 years redoing it and everything. So we've got a wine bar downstairs, and you do Airbnb as well.
Yes, yeah. So one of the things I noticed and liked about the property when I bought it was that, you know, I wasn't looking for a 2-story building. It was a 2-story building, but when I walked it, I was like, wow, I don't need the upstairs. What could I do with it? And the porch, by the way, was completely enclosed with windows. So the first thing I knew I was going to want to do, open up the porch, have a really beautiful, nice wraparound porch, people to sit outside, maybe not today, sit outside and you know, drink their wine and beer. But as I looked at it, I said, wow, you know, I could, once I open up the porch, the entrance to the upstairs, what was originally the upstairs of the home, will be an exterior staircase. So I could do something totally different up there. And then when I went up and looked at it, I said, oh, this would make a great Airbnb.
Perfect. And you're in the right zone for it as well. And
yeah,
you're booked.
Exactly.
You're booked all the time.
Booked all the time. Pretty much stay booked. It's a 2-bedroom, 1-bath, full kitchen, and a full living area. We put the kitchen in. There was no kitchen because it was the upstairs to the home, so it didn't need a kitchen, of course. But people love it. I mean, other than the fact that the train comes at 2 o'clock in the morning, I'd always just say, hey, just think about my cousin Vinny, you know?
Exactly.
I mean,
Right.
you're living the movie. No, other than that, people love it. They can walk to Canal, they can bike or walk to the beach. You know,
Yeah.
we're getting more and more restaurants around here. You can go to Outriggers, you can go down to Corkscrew, General Public House. And they just like it. And we're right off US 1, so you can jump up, you know, go up to Daytona if you want.
Yeah.
So it's turned out to be a nice rental.
Awesome. So if you plan on coming here to visit and you're also looking for a place to stay, go ahead and hop on that Airbnb and book it well in advance because it stays booked.
Yeah, it
For
does.
sure. And talking about, you know, events and partying and having a good time and fun places to be, you do a lot of events, but you do music as well. So are your music only on certain nights? And also we hear talk of open mic night.
Yeah. So right now we're open Wednesday through Sunday, and we have music every night. And within that, on Wednesday night we have an open mic night.
Okay.
So locals can come. You know, we have a host, and he can play anything. And you know, you can jump in and sing with them, tell them what you want to play. And
You know,
we're
gonna scare the.
I watched your video today.
Did you? Thank you so much. What'd you think of it?
and we're doing another one.
Really?
So sorry for the brief interruption, guys.
Yeah.
But
Pardon the interruption.
can't be upset about local fans, so we'll take the love when we can get it.
Yeah.
We were
Cool.
just talking about the the music. We've got open mic, and you've got live music Wednesday through Sunday.
Yes.
Anytime it starts, is it
Uh,
hard start, hard stop time?
It varies a little bit, but mostly 6:30 to 9:30 ish every
Okay.
night except Sunday, which is 4 to 7.
And primarily all outdoors or underneath?
It's all
the house?
yeah,
Okay.
unless there's a weather issue, and then we come up on the porch or even go
Yeah.
inside.
Depends on how bad it
Yeah.
is.
And we do, it changes throughout the year. So like when we get in the fall and it gets cooler, we'll add Saturday afternoon.
Okay.
Like we did.
So more day events.
We'll
when
do
it's cooler
both. We'll
weather.
kind of do both. We'll do afternoon and we'll do music at night. That's what we
Okay.
did in the spring, and it works out great.
Yeah.
But it's just too hot right now to do that. So it's only at night.
Makes
It's
sense.
even hot at night. But
Well,
Yeah.
at least you're still getting out there and getting local bands
Yeah,
and
oh,
getting
yeah.
back into the
a
swing
lot
on.
of great music in New Smyrna Beach. So many great local musicians, and it's just great to be able to get to know them and their stories and help them, have them help us, help them.
We
That's
are really
it.
fortunate with how much talent is in
Oh,
New Smyrna with
amazing.
the artists and the musicians and
Amazing.
artists. But you do have a wine club, and
We
I think
do.
that is kind of one of the things that draw people in.
Mm-hmm.
So is this exclusive? Is it invitation only?
No,
How do you join, and what do you get if you do?
You just come. You can go on our website, crimsonhousensb.com, and fill out a request and send it to us. You can come in the bar. You can email us. It's very casual. But the way the wine bar works, and yes, we do have a lot of members. It's a monthly wine club, and you pay either if you want red and white, you pay $29 a month. You get a bottle of each, or if you want red and red, you pay
Okay.
$33 and get 2 bottles of red. And we try to present wines that are not wines you see every day.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
it's about wine discovery. And then once a month we have a wine tasting, where our wine club members, it's the first Wednesday of the month, they come up here, they pick up their wine, they do a free tasting, they gather, they have a good time together, and and then we have other perks for members of the wine club. There's never a corkage fee if you buy a bottle from retail. We offer specials only to wine club members, so it's a good thing. And there's no contract. I mean, you can jump in and
Start
out.
and cancel
Come and
anytime.
go.
Yeah,
You're
exactly.
like Netflix.
Very laid back, kind of how New
Exactly.
Smyrna
Yeah,
lifestyle
it is.
is.
And
so.
what we tell you is that the money you pay for the monthly membership, which you get 2 bottles of wine with, those bottles of wine will be worth at least what you're paying
Got
for.
it.
So everything else is gravy.
So a lot of
So
value
easy
add
to
there.
Yeah.
easy to join, good quality wine, and great company. You can't really ask for much more
Yeah,
than
and
that.
we do a
so.
different region. So we call it the Passport Series. Each month it's a different. Like last month it was from wines from Puglia, Italy. I think the month before.
I'm glad you said Italy after that, because otherwise I'd have no idea what you were talking about.
The boot. The month before that, I think it was Napa Valley.
Oh.
So, you know, we move it around.
So kind of lastly, we talked about food, the Coronado Kitchen, its debut evening. It seems like it's going to have a lot of a lot of people showing up tonight for it. Menu-wise, what can people expect for that?
You know, it's going to be.
I know we heard grouper, I believe, right? We heard
it's
grouper.
It's going to be a process. So we're opening with one menu, but it will develop over time. But you know, we've got some nice appetizers. I think crab cakes, a wedge salad, you know, shrimp, of course, charcuterie boards that we kind of have made famous. And then larger plates. We have a steak, a really nice steak. We have a grouper dish. You know, there's a really great variety.
I'll be sure to take pictures of my dinner tonight, and we can add this to the footage.
So it's not your ordinary food truck where you're getting hot dogs.
No. And there's 3 desserts. There's a chocolate cake, and there's a strawberry cake with some kind of sauce on it, and then there are the homemade donuts that are served on homemade whipped cream.
You got me
and
there.
that,
I think homemade
you guys
donuts
have
are in my
probably had
future.
those because we've been serving those. We served those for a while.
Okay.
They're delicious. They're round homemade donuts rolled in, you know, cinnamon sugar and.
Nice.
So it
It's
sounds
really
like
good.
you've got a real deal chef there. Does he have a real deal chef in the back?
Tell
Oh,
us
yeah.
about your chef.
Yeah. So Tyler is our main chef, and he has had years and years of food business, restaurant business, food service business, several different cities. We got connected by a mutual friend in Orlando that runs restaurants over there, and he and his partner, there's 3 of them that are kind of working as a team. But they've worked at a lot of great restaurants and have a lot of experience. They're creative in their approach to food.
Yeah.
And, you know, they know this town really well. And they've spent a lot of time here. So I think it's going to be good. I mean, you know, here in New Smyrna, we have amazing restaurants.
We do,
But let's face it, guys. I mean, it could be a 2-hour wait. Get in a lot of places. So, and it's only getting busier.
Yes.
Think about it.
Every
More
day.
and more. Yeah, more and more people moving here, more people moving between here and, 95. And, you know, everybody can't wait 2 hours. So we're hoping to kind of, you know,
alleviate that a little bit. Creative, quality food that people can get a little bit more quickly than if they were waiting 2 hours at a restaurant. I think that's wonderful.
But it's all table service. It's not, you don't go stand at the truck and order at the window and get a basket. You know, it's table service. Our servers are serving the wine and beer and food to the customer. It's all seamless.
So you guys have really thought this through. It's not just been something that
just
handcaked
here
together.
No, and this is something, honestly, that really came up during the pandemic. It's people that we know pretty well in Orlando and College Park started with a really great food truck over there that partnered with a wine bar because, you know, one of the things that was required was that if you were a bar, you had to
have the food,
have
food
food to be able to open, and a lot of bars weren't set up to do that. So they started.
saw that
and then
locally here a little
food
bit
trucks,
too.
on the other hand, who made their living primarily doing events, all the events were shut down. So it was like this perfect, you know, opportunity to marry the two businesses. So it's more and more often it's happening in a lot of places. So.
And that's great for everybody to kind of have that energy to work together. And to our viewers and subscribers and people on our email list, you're welcome for having a creative idea to be able to sneak through all the dinner crowds on Friday, Saturday night.
Yes, you're very welcome.
We're excited about it for sure. We both are pretty impatient and hate waiting. So it'll be nice to be able to just sneak in and get an actually good quality dinner with friends and family here.
Yeah. So I guess one more time, let's say your hours of operation.
Yeah.
So we have this.
Wednesday, Thursday, 4 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 4 to 10, and then Sunday right now, 4 to 7.
4 to 7 on Sunday.
But as I said, as the sun changes and the weather changes,
you got to adjust a little bit. But you have a big online presence as well. So if people wanted to stay up to date on your events and all of that.
Follow us on social.
Social, Instagram, Facebook.
Yep. And our website, we also post our events. We do have some fun stuff we're working on for the fall, which of course you guys know about, you know, which we don't want to give it away. But
right. No spoiler alerts here. Yeah.
But yeah, some fun events.
We'll give them the date, maybe November 2nd.
November
Something
2nd.
fun happening November 2nd.
Exactly.
Put it on your
And
calendar.
we'll be sure to put a link to the Crimson House website here as well underneath the video, and all of her social media links, so you can go on there and and follow the business as well.
Perfect. Well, Linda, thank you so much for taking
you,
the time with
guys.
us. We
Thank you.
appreciate it, and
Appreciate
we look
your
forward
partnership.
to tasting some wine here in just a little bit. So,
Yeah.
all right, guys.
Get to the good
Cheers.
stuff.
Cheers. Till
Cheers.
next time.
Cheers.
There you guys have it. Wonderful interview with Linda Bird from the Crimson House, New Smyrna Beach. Just a wonderful place. You see, we're starting to fill it back here a little bit. Just going to get busier as the night goes on. So come on out, have some food, and support local and have a good time.
Support local, be local. We had a couple good local interruptions with Marie and Arthur, which we'll probably catch a quick video of them inside. So
Drinking some
say hi,
wine.
drop a comment to them. We appreciate you guys as always. Please remember to like, subscribe, follow. Let us know what we can do for you. And stay tuned for next week's video.
Have a great week.
Thank you.